Okay, we have a chart which shows in the y-axis life expectancy in years. In the x-axis gestation period in days. We've got 10 species that make up the data points, 4 which are labeled A, B, C, D. 10. What is the life expectancy in years of the animal that has the longest gestation period? Okay, the longest gestation period will be the greatest X value. So as we look out, the greatest X value occurs right there at 60 days. It occurs for a life expectancy, a Y value of 3 years. So A is the correct answer, 3. 11. Of the labeled points, those 4 A, B, C, D points, which represents the animal for which the ratio of life expectancy to gestation period is greatest. So that ratio is actually your Y divided by your X. So if we start at, well, this is not quite 0, 0. Always check that on the graphs. What we really want is a line that goes from 0, 0, which would be approximately here, actually. We might call that 5. Really, probably go down to here, 0. So I want some line that I would put in here, and I'm going to want to have it the highest slope. So if I drew that highest slope, okay, it looks like that highest slope would pass through A. So A would be the correct answer, which is A for number 11. Now, by the way, we can just do a quick calculation or a check to see that that's correct. A, we have a life expectancy of about 7 for a gestation of, call it 20. So A, that ratio of life expectancy to gestation is 7/20ths, whereas for the whole B, C, and D, it's roughly, call it 9 life expectancy over 50 for your gestation period. This fraction is much greater than this fraction. So again, it's another way to confirm that A is the correct answer with the greatest ratio. 12. In the xy plane, the graph of function f has x-intercepts at -3, -1, and 1. So that might look something like this on an xy coordinate system. -3, -1, and 1. And maybe my graph looks like this. Who knows exactly? It should pass through those points, which means my roots for these would be x plus 3. For the -1, it would be x plus 1. And for the plus 1, it would be x minus 1. These should be factors of my f of x, which is what all the answers are set up as. So which are the factors that would apply? Well, only C indicates all these factors. X minus 1 times x plus 1 times x plus 3. C is the correct answer for 12.